Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Vlogs by Zara. I'm Zara Brimby and you're listening to Week in Women's and Men's Sport in Australia. So in this week's episode, it is a bit of a different one as we'll be talking about an Aussie playing basketball in America. So with me now I have Olivia West from Launceston, Tasmania, who is on a full basketball scholarship at Utah State University in the US. As she's now just finished her sophomore year at Utah State, we will have a chat to her about her basketball career so far. So here I have Olivia West from Utah State Basketball, and I'm just going to ask her a few questions about her basketball career and all that. So Olivia, how long have you been playing basketball for?
I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old. So I started at YMCA, I think on my 4th birthday or a couple of days after. And I'm 20 now, so like 15 or 16 years.
Very nice. What type of position do you play on the court?
I play like a shooting guard, so like I'm pretty small, but like not quite as small as a point guard, I guess.
Why did you decide to go to Utah State University?
I decided to go to Utah State because it was such a good opportunity. I'm on a scholarship over there, so I get to play basketball and travel around America while getting a degree. And also I chose the individual school of Utah State because there's other Australians there, and so there's like an Australian connection.
Very nice. Were you planning on playing college basketball in the US?
Originally I was, and then for a while I didn't think I was going to go over there just because it's so far away, and I was quite happy and settled in Melbourne. But then, yeah, I definitely wanted to just because it's such a great opportunity.
Do you plan to continue to play basketball after college?
Yeah, I plan to continue. I'm hoping to maybe go and play in Europe one day. Otherwise, I'd love to come back to Australia and play in like the National League, the WNBL.
Very nice. As you were one of 4 Australians on the team, was it easy for you to feel comfortable being on the other side of the world, like being away from your family and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the other Australians, Shannon, she was on my team in Australia before I moved over, and we were really good friends. So I already had that friendship formed, and then the other 2 Australians I'm really good friends with. So it made it a lot easier having people from home. I know, like, on Australia Day and things like that, like we made a pavlova and we were like able to like kind of like celebrate within ourselves, I guess, on the other side of the country. And so yeah, it definitely made it a lot easier to like fit in and like feel welcomed and make it feel a little bit more like home.
That's good. Is there anything you've enjoyed about being at Utah State?
Oh, I enjoy everything about Utah State. It's just so exciting being able to like compete in basketball while getting like such a high level education. It's just awesome.
That's cool. Thanks, Olivia.
Thank you.
So Olivia has just finished her 2nd season at Utah State, but ended in a disappointing loss to Air Force in the first round of the Mountain West tournament. But Olivia was still the top scorer for Utah State, scoring 13 points and spending the most time on the court with 31 minutes. The shooting guard is only one of 4 Australians on the team, with Shannon Dufficy and Eliza West, who are both sophomores, and Rachel Brewster, a junior, all from Victoria. Unfortunately, the 54-68 loss ended their season, but it hasn't been all bad, with Olivia West named Utah State Student Athlete of the Week, ending the week of Sunday the 10th of December. In Olivia's freshman year, she received Academic All-Mountain West and Mountain West Scholar Athlete, as well as appearing in all 32 games, which ties for 2nd on the single-season games played list. As a freshman, Olivia's career high points were 19 against New Mexico, but in her sophomore season, Olivia's highest score was 32 points against UC Irvine in the non-conference part of the season. And that was also in her first official career start, and I'm pretty sure there'll be more honours to come later in her university career basketball season thing. So thanks for listening to this week's episode of Vlogs by Zara, and this was a bit of a different one, and we will see you next week.